What is up, you guys? I am so excited for this masterclass. So stoked to have you all here with me as you're jumping on. Be sure to say hello so that I can see if comments are working or not. Every once in a while when I go live, I can't see the comments. So let me know if you're here by saying hi below. I am so excited to be bringing you this $1 Million Mastermind masterclass today. So if you're here, can you please comment below? Just say hello so I can see if the comments are working or not. So excited for this. Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much. Yay, comments are working. This is wonderful. Okay, cool. So as everybody starts jumping on, I am so excited to have you all here today. Great. We have another person. Wonderful. As you are all jumping on, be sure to say hello. Here is Tammy. Hi, Debbie. So much fun to have you both here. There's one other person. If you can say hi, then we'll know who you are. Because Facebook doesn't tell me who's in here unless you comment. So be sure to drop a comment. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Wonderful. Okay, cool. So we are going to go ahead and just dive in. And as more women start to come in, then they can just catch up. But I am so excited for this training today. So I want to thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much, and I love being able to serve you as much as I possibly can. I love sharing my knowledge with you, and I love that you are ready to learn more. I love that you're just eager to just soak in as much knowledge as you can and to apply it into your own lives and businesses. So thank you so much for being here. This is really exciting. Okay, cool. So $1 Million Mindset. This training is going to be all about specifically how to have that $1 million mindset and how to really have massive success in your coaching businesses. So I want to start out by telling a story. And so this is my story that a lot of you have heard before. But for me, you know, I was always passionate about health and fitness growing up. I was a dancer. I was a nurse in the ICU for 8 years and really passionate about wanting to help people get healthy. You know, as nurses, we see so many people in the hospital in these terrible circumstances that a lot of it could have been avoided, or much of it could have been prevented through that preventative health care and just taking care of themselves, their nutrition, their fitness, things like that. So really passionate about preventative health, and I love that you all are as well. I love that we share this commonality and really wanting to help other people improve their lives. So I am so excited to share more. So this passion for health and fitness, it led me to partner with a health and wellness company. And, you know, I put a ton of effort and time into that, really treated it like a business, grew it to a full-time income, which allowed me to walk away from nursing 3.5 years ago. Continued to grow from there, but always had this dream in my heart to have my own business. So I started that at the end of January last year, hit 15K in that first month, and it's just gone up. And it's been so rewarding. I've helped over 70 nurses in the last year to start and grow their online coaching businesses for more freedom. So it's incredible to see the success that they're all having. I absolutely love our mastermind, our sisterhood, our tribe. I love being able to connect these women together so that they can truly uplift and support and help each other out. It's just incredible. So that's my story. You know, in this first year, I'll be coming up on 200,000 in my first year. And that just blows my mind. I would have been happy making like 5,000 a month. And so it was just amazing to see what online coaching can do. Like the possibilities are endless. So I'm so excited that you are all in coaching and that you are working on your businesses alongside of me. It's such an exciting time and day of age where we can grow such incredible coaching businesses online and we can reach people all across the world. It is the coolest thing. So that's my story. You know, I talked in my live videos over the last week about money mindset. So I went live in our Elite Nurse Health Coach group. I talked all about how to work on your money mindset and kind of the difference between an employee versus an entrepreneur mindset, a nurse mindset versus entrepreneur, and lack and abundance mindset. So you go back to that video if you didn't catch it, but you know, I go into more detail of kind of how I used to think as a nurse versus how I think now as an entrepreneur. And as you're able to learn things over time, you're able to shift the way that you think. And that's the beauty of it, really. You know, we were all raised, you know, learning certain things about money. And as we grow and as we mature and have our own experiences and step into the world of being an entrepreneur, we learn more about life and how we can actually change our own thinking. So we don't have to stay stuck in, the beliefs that we were taught growing up or that our parents taught us, right? So we can always shift and grow and get to that next level in our thinking, which will really benefit us as entrepreneurs. And I will say that mindset is 80% of the game that we play with our online businesses, truly. And after working with all of these nurses over the last year, I can guarantee that that's the difference between the successful ones and the ones not quite as successful. It definitely comes down to that mindset. So getting a really strong belief in yourself, getting to the point where you understand that money is energy, it's always coming and going, it's flowing, and that we are deserving of success, we are worthy of success. So just getting to this place where we truly believe in ourselves and our abilities, it will help tremendously in creating more success for us. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Love that you guys are here with me today. I know there's a couple of people who couldn't make it live, but yes. So my other live video on Monday, I went into detail of like the nurse entrepreneur mindset as well. And so today I'm going to teach you specific strategies on how to improve your mindset, on how to strengthen it, how to strengthen your belief in yourself, how to know that you are worthy, that you are capable, and that this is possible. You can have success beyond your wildest dreams. I want you to know that you can have it all. You truly can. It's just a matter of you believing that. So we have to get you to a place where you truly believe that you can make anything happen that you want. Anything is possible for you, especially in this day and age with online coaching. It is just blows my mind what we are able to do with our businesses and how we're able to provide for our families and like grow this incredible income through online coaching. So really excited to get into the meat of this. So these things are things that I do on a daily basis that have made my belief and my mindset so strong over the years. So again, it's going to be a lot of like self-worth work as well. So making sure that you understand your worth as a coach and as, as a business owner, understanding your value and your worth. So it's going to be diving into, like the self-help books, which when I started online business, I had never done that before. They don't teach us that in nursing school, obviously. They don't teach us how to run a business or how to work on our minds or to read self-help books. And once I got into the world of entrepreneurship, this is what I learned is the more success that we want to have, the more we have to work on our minds. And it's so true. And I've seen this time and time again over the last 5.5 years of how mindset will truly make us or break us in our businesses. And so it is so important to be reading and listening to uplifting, motivating type self-help books. You can go to YouTube, type in motivational video. There's a ton there. But this is like a daily thing. Just like we have to take a shower every day, we have to wash ourselves in motivation every single day because it just wears off, right? Like it totally wears off. And we don't want you to get to a place to where you're feeling hopeless and you don't understand you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your worth or your value. So this is why it's so, so important to wash ourselves in this motivation, in this self-help every single day. Bring it in on a consistent basis, always be working on ourselves to get to that next level. Always be learning, always be growing. So I commend you for being here because I can tell that you have what it takes. You are taking your time out of your day to be at this masterclass, to work on yourself. And that to me just speaks volumes for you and where you're headed. So I applaud you for that because not everybody takes the time to work on their mindset. So this is going to be a game changer for you. So really excited to have you all here as we keep diving in. So there are two main things that I want to cover today. The first one is going to be all about belief. And then the second part is going to be all about money. So to have $1 million mindset, you truly have to believe in yourself because when we have our own businesses, no one else is going to care about our dreams as much as us. Nobody. not even like coaches that we hire or our husbands or our partners or our moms or our sisters. It's us. It's all on us. So we have to take the responsibility, 100% responsibility, to believe in ourselves, because no one else is going to do it for us. And so once you take that complete responsibility of believing in yourself, it's going to be a game changer. And so really working on getting your self-worth as super high as you possibly can, that's going to lead to tremendous success for you in your business. So belief, it's got to be rock solid. You know, you either have fear or you have faith. You can't have both at the same time. So you really have to get out of any any type of fears that are coming up and get to that belief stage. I see the number one thing that holds women back in having more success in their coaching businesses is fear, without a doubt. And I see so many women stuck in fear to the point to where they don't ever launch their coaching businesses or start because they're so fearful of what other people are going to think. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of success. They're afraid of judgments, of liability, they're too scared to invest in a business coach. And so they try to figure things out by themselves and they flounder for years. And they never really get any results or see massive success because they're not willing to invest in themselves to grow their business. They're afraid of putting themselves out there. I've worked with many clients who are just so scared to post on social media, so scared to go live on social media. And these things are responsibilities. These are part of what we do as online entrepreneurs, online coaches. This is part of the job description, just like when you start working as a nurse. You know, there's parts of your job description, like you have to chart no matter what. And so if you truly want to be a successful online business coach, or not business coach, but coach, it's so vital that you go live and that you post on social media consistently, even if you're scared to do it. So you really have to work through that fear and do it anyway. That is what's going to make you successful. And so once you realize, okay, this is just part of the job, this is part of what I have to do. It's not like an option. If you make it an option, then your business is like a hobby. And do you really want to have a hobby? Do you really want to have something where you post a couple times a week and then the next week you don't post at all, and then you don't go live because you don't feel like it or it makes you too scared? No, that's a hobby business. And you're probably getting paid like a hobby as well if you treat it like that. So if you want to get paid the big bucks, if you want a full-time income with six figures or more, then you got to treat it like a job. You got to make a list of all of your job description, all of your job duties that you do as an online coach, and you do them no matter what, even if you're scared. Just like when we started out as nurses, we were probably really scared in the beginning to do our first assessment on a patient, or to start passing meds for the first time, or in code situations for the first time. Remember how scary that was? Remember how frightening it was? But that's part of the job. And it's the same thing with online business. Same exact thing. So even if going live and posting on social media makes you scared, you got to do it anyway. So you've got to have your faith be bigger than your fear. You've got to lead by faith, truly. And, if we allow that fear to come in, we'll never reach that level of success that we desire. So it's going to be all about keeping your faith super high. And the other thing is we have to surrender. We have to trust. We have to believe that it's going to work. So this is the flow. This is the vibe. This is what I do on a daily basis is I put content out, whether people will like it or not. And I connect with people, whether they want to talk to me or not. And I do my job duties. I do my job descriptions, right? And then I have faith and I trust and believe in the process. I know that if I put the work in, if I do the things that I'm supposed to do, the people will come. The people will come in and people will sign up and people will want to work with me. And it's true. So there is definitely strategy that comes with building a business, a successful one. There's a lot of strategy and I love teaching strategy. It's probably one of my strengths is teaching the strategy of how to find clients, how to do a successful discovery call. All of those pieces those are my strengths. I'm very good at that. And this mindset piece, like you can have all the strategy you want and know exactly what to do, but if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have the faith that it's going to work, then it's like it's for nothing, right? So you gotta have the strategy and the mindset at the same time. That mindset will make or break you 100%. And I've seen it happen to other coaches where they've been taught everything they need to do, but they don't believe in themselves, and so they don't sign any clients. And then I've seen some who they don't have the strategies in place, but they believe in themselves so much that they start signing clients. And so even if they don't like have like, you know, this is like the people who sign with me and they sign a client in the first 1 or 2 weeks, like their belief is so high that they just start signing clients, even though they don't have all the pieces put together. So that's kind of the difference. And that's the power of having a really strong mindset and faith and belief in yourself. So successful entrepreneurs, they know that they can do, be, and have anything. And so, you know, shifting from this nurse mindset of we got to follow the rules, do everything perfectly, to I can create my reality. I get to create my schedule. I get to create, you know, who I work with. I get to create my programs. I get to create my future. I get to create my income. So these are the differences between like employee versus nurse mindset. So successful entrepreneurs know that they can have anything. They get to create their reality. And so it's going to take a super high level of belief to get to that point. So really working on your belief. Even though we went to school for nursing, even though we spent years doing that, we worked as nurses for years, you know, invested all this time and energy. You have to understand that like the most important thing is to follow our hearts. So if we're not loving nursing, if that's not what we're super passionate about, so important to find out where our dreams really are and to follow our hearts. Also having the mindset of if they can do it, I can do it. This is something that I see time and time again in successful entrepreneurs is they just know that they can do it. They believe in themselves. If someone else has done it before and has been successful, then I can do it too. So that is the vibe. That's where we want to be. And so here are some specific ways to strengthen your belief. And so some of my clients on here know these and they do these every day. And I love it. And this has made all the difference for me in the last 4 years. So the first thing is going to be that personal development. This personal development piece it changes everything. Before I started online business, I never read any self-help books at all. And once I started, it just opened my eyes to this whole new world. So many possibilities out there, and just really took my thinking to the next level. Totally changed the way that I think, and I love it. So recommend reading personal development, listening to it every single day. Some awesome books for you that you can get started with are like You Were a Badass is a great one. Another one for confidence is The Power of Self-Confidence. I know that Debbie has read these and she's loved these. And then some specific to money. There's a really great one called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. This one is a really great one for money mindset. Think and Grow Rich. It's an older book, but very famous. You've probably heard of it. So those are some great books to check out for money mindset. So the next thing is creating a vision. To really strengthen your belief, you need to figure out where you want to go. If you don't know where you want to go, then there's not going to be any direction. You're not going to have like a dream in your heart. So you got to figure out, like write it down, make a vision board, write it out, like what your perfect day would look like, and read it every single morning. Reading this vision is going to be what increases your belief because you read it in present tense as if it's happening right now. This is going to condition your mind to believing that you can have it and that you already have it. And that's going to strengthen you so much. The next thing is affirmations. So flipping any fears that you're having to the positive. So any fears that you're having, I can't earn money because it'll make me greedy. There's never enough money. Flipping those to, I can earn as much money as I want. People with money are amazing, wonderful people. And me having more money does not make me greedy. So also flipping it to like, I can be, do, and have whatever I want. Like, I am fearless in the face of, of success. Like, I can do this. I believe in myself. I'm confident. I am amazing. I'm an incredible coach. I'm changing lives. Think of any specific fears that you might have and flip them around to the positive so that they're specific to you versus like listening or reading just generic affirmations. These are going to be specific to you. So whatever specific problems, I would write them out. Write out any fears that you have, any worries that you have, and flip it around to the positive. So I am good enough. I am an amazing coach. I am earning $10,000 a month, or like whatever your number is. Do that every single day and it will grow your belief like crazy. It's all about this positive self-talk. Our minds truly believe what we tell it, even if we don't like it. So we have the power to tell ourselves bad things or good things. So why not make them the good things that'll make our lives better? So the affirmations are awesome to do. Repeat them daily over and over. Mirror work is great too. Looking at yourself as you're reading the affirmations will make it even more powerful. The next thing is making the decision. You got to make the decision today. Just make the decision, like draw the line in the sand. Like, I'm going to be successful. I am going to be massively successful no matter what it takes. I'm going to make it happen. So making that strong decision and just like no turning back, like burn the boats. There's no turning back. Like, from this point forward, I am going to make it happen no matter what. The other thing is giving yourself permission. So sometimes a lot of us will wait until someone's told us it's okay for you to be successful. It's okay for you to make a lot of money doing what you love. So I want you to give yourself permission today, and I'm giving you permission today to make a lot of money doing what you love as coaches. Because there is so much abundance out there. There are hundreds and thousands of people who would love to work with each and every single one of you. And so I want you to know that they are out there and to grow your belief and know that they're waiting for you. Like, they're waiting for you and they need your help and you're going to change their lives. So give yourself permission to be wildly successful and do what you love and make really good money doing it, because it's okay to make a lot of money doing what you love. There's nothing wrong with that. Money is truly just an exchange of energy. There's nothing wrong with making a lot of money. It's energy. So look at it as that and see it as energy. And it's okay to do what you love and make a lot of money. 100%. That's what we're here for, right? Like, we're here on this earth to be happy and do what we love. And we might as well get paid good for it so that we can help our families and give to charity and pay off school loans and, be able to help our kids and leave a legacy for them and take our families on vacations. Like, these things are all possible to us when we get into that abundant mindset of knowing that it's all available for us. We can have it all. Like, we have permission to have it all. I'm giving you permission today to have it all. You can have whatever you want. I promise you. Like, if you want it bad enough and work for it, it's yours. And believe it. You got to believe that it's possible for you. Okay, cool. So today, the second part of this is all about money. So now we're going to dive more into the money part. So growing up, I grew up in a family of 7 people. And I heard we can't afford it a lot. So it held me back from a lot of things that I wanted to do in dance. I was in competitive dance and there were a lot of competitions that I couldn't go to because my family couldn't afford it. Luckily, my dad started earning more income later on in like my high school years, but my younger years, we were really quite poor. A very small house and living very frugally. And then when I first got married, we were very poor. We were both students, both working part-time. We could barely afford to eat. Like, we could barely afford groceries. And I was so skinny because I never ate. And so my money mindset has really changed a lot over the years. From I used to think that we couldn't afford things. So especially when I was working as a nurse, it's just normal to not go on vacation. No one else is going on vacations. My husband and I were both doing shift work. We saw each other like one night a week, and it was normal to not go on vacation. And we also just kind of thought, well, we can't afford it. And that's kind of how we thought about any like vacation or any big thing, is we would just automatically say we can't afford it. And it's like, well, geez, wonder where I got that from. Obviously from growing up, right? And so we also didn't really have a financial plan. We didn't, we were really living in scarcity, thinking like we never have enough money. And it was, it was okay for me. Like, we were happy. We had everything that we needed. It was all right for me. My husband was a little more affected by it. He always wanted to like have the new truck, or the neighbors just got this, so I want to have this. So it kind of depends from person to person. It'll change a little, a little bit. But I also used to be at a place where I felt guilty for spending money on myself. And now I've finally like turned all of these things around and changed the way that I think. So now I'm at a place where I don't feel guilty about spending money on myself, because I've earned it. Like, I see the hard work that I put in, and I see all the effort that I do, and I see like, this is something that I've earned. This is energy. I might as well, invest in myself. And I like to spend my money on things that'll make my life better. So there's no guilt when you really spend it on things that'll make your life better. And then like helping other people and giving and charity and stuff like that. So some things to ask yourself. So what you can do is you can write some of these things down if you have a pen and paper. So these are some things that you can ask about your money story. So some of my clients on here have done this exercise before, but some of the questions you could ask are things like, what do you believe about saving and having money? What do you believe about saving and having money? Like, what feelings come up for you when you think about like how much money you have in savings, and when you think about spending money, and like write it down so you can get really clear on how you feel about it. And then also, what were you taught growing up? Did you hear, the whole we can't afford it thing like I did? And now you get to rewrite your money story. So this is the cool thing that we get to do as adults, is we get to figure out how we want to think about it, because no one else can make up our minds for us. We get to shape our opinions. And so writing out your money story, write out all the reasons why you love money. What does money allow you to do? Probably a lot of really cool opportunities, investing, saving for the future, being able to do extra trainings like for your business and your life. And then what do you want to believe about money? What do you want to believe? Like, maybe you're in a place where you feel like, if I make a lot of money, it's going to make me a greedy person. I know a lot of people kind of struggle with that one. And so they're kind of conditioned to think, if I have a lot, then maybe I'm greedy. So I would love for you to figure out what you want to believe. So, because that's probably not serving you, thinking that rich people are greedy, because it's simply not true. So when you write out what you believe, I want you to ask yourself if it's true. And then write out a new money philosophy, like what you truly want to believe. And this is going to help you to rewrite your money story as you get more clear on what you want to believe, and getting to a place where it's okay to save money. It's okay to spend money. It's okay to have money. It's okay to have a lot of money. It's okay to earn a lot of money doing what I love. So the next thing I learned from one of my coaches that I worked with, and so she had me do this exercise where you write a love letter to money. So if you look at like an average person, if you looked at if they wrote a letter to money, they would probably be like, I hate you. There's never enough of you. Why are you always leaving me? Why are you never here? Something terrible like this, right? And so if money were to walk through the front door and they were a person, how would you treat them? Would you be so grateful for what you have, regardless of how small it is or how big it is? Would you be grateful for money, regardless of the size? Would you be grateful for its presence? Would you be grateful for being able to pay bills because you have the money to pay them? Like, what would your love letter look like to money? So I remember I wrote one out and I just said, thank you for Thank you for taking care of our family. You know, it's always so great to see you. I'm so excited for you to be around even more. So things like this. So that was kind of a fun little exercise that she had me do that you can do as well. So here are a few mindset shifts that you can make. So I've got three strategies to improve your money mindset. The first one is when you shift your thinking into this space, you're going to have more success. The first is making money gets to be easy. Making money gets to be easy. So when we get to this place of showing up powerfully in our businesses and using the law of attraction to magnetize people in, when we have our beliefs so high in ourselves and we are like envisioning ourselves on a daily basis as this next level version of ourselves, like this coach earning 6 figures, 7 figures, when we can envision ourselves as that person, it's going to take our belief to the next level. So just remember that making money gets to be easy. Like you get to choose whether it's hard or easy. So why not make it easy? So this is another affirmation that you could tell yourself every day is making money is easy. People love to pay me good money. Things like that. We get to easily attract those people who are ready to pay us. We can easily attract people who are willing to pay us. Again, it's going to be like these mindset shifts where you change your thinking from like, nobody's interested in what I have. They don't want what I have. That's your choice to think that way. It's your choice, regardless of whether it's the reality or not. Even if you're not making money, you can still choose to have the mindset of money comes to me easily. I am attracting my clients in. They are signing up. They are paying good money to work with me. So we get to choose how we think about it, and it's going to totally affect our outcome. This may sound crazy, but it's the reality. Like it's truth. And I used to think that this stuff was crazy, especially as nurses, right? Like we use, scientific evidence and proof and case studies in what we do as nurses. It's all like scientifically based, research, all of that. And so when we step into the world of being an entrepreneur and we start working on our mindset, it is about shifting into this place of surrender and belief and trust. Like in whatever you believe in, whether it's God or the universe, we have to have that trust and believe that it's available for us and that we're going to attract in the right people and that we can earn as much money as we want. And making money gets to be easy. The number 2 thing is, no matter how much we spend or receive, we can always make more. So it's true, right? Like we can always make more money, but we can't have more time. So, that's where, hiring a mentor to help you get to that next level is going to help you get to where you want to be, because that time you'll never get back. The time we'll never get back, and our little kids, they grow up so fast, and it's just crazy to see how fast they grow, and we'll never get that time back with them. And so it's so important to take advantage of the time that we do have now and realize that it's moving so much faster than we understand, rather than sitting on things and not taking immediate action. So important to use our time wisely and productively while we can, and also realize that we can always make more money, so looking at something that you really want to invest in, something you really want to give to your family that's going to give, you're going to have incredible memories going on this vacation, but it's going to cost a lot. Just being willing to make that sacrifice for the time, because you'll never get that time back with them again at these stages of the kids' lives, or, so kind of putting things into perspective, seeing that, we can either try to get our businesses working by ourselves for 2 years, or we can hire a mentor who can help us do it, within, 3 to 6 months, like get up and running. So it just kind of goes into like, how much time do you want to be wasting? So there's always a way to make more money, but we can't get time back. Number 3 is it's safe to spend and receive. It's safe to spend and receive. We can always make more money. There's always more flowing. It's energy. Like energy comes and goes. It comes and goes, but it will always come back. You know, think about over your life, even if there's been moments of where your finances were not as good. Like when I was first married and we hardly had anything, you know, we've been able to get to a point to where we have more. And so even though things might wax and wane a little bit, like it's always going to flow back. It's always going to come back. So that's where you can kind of let go of any fears you have with investing in yourself, investing in your business. I've even had some clients like where they're stuck in such a lack and a scarcity mindset that they don't think they can afford personal development books. And it's like, you know, they're $12 a piece, or you get them off eBay like Debbie does, you know, for like $6 or less. But they've already made up their minds that like, I'm not going to invest anymore. We don't have enough money to invest, so I can't buy any books. And it's just like a shame that they get stuck in this mindset of like scarcity. So, you know, shifting it to abundance, knowing that these things are going to grow us, expand us, make our lives better, make our businesses better. So those are those shifts that I want to talk about. Okay, so the next thing I have for you. So some of you may have read this book. It's You're a Badass. It's an awesome book if you haven't read it. So in this book, she has one chapter all about money. And she talks about 5 rules of wealth consciousness. And so I want to cover these with you. So the first one is come from a place of abundance and not lack. So again, it goes back to that belief, you know, having that belief in ourselves, knowing that we're worthy, knowing that it's absolutely possible for us too. If they can do it, we can do it. Number 2 is getting clear on where you're at. So again, like figuring out what is your money story, like what are the fears holding you back? What are the stories in your mind that maybe are holding you back that you've learned from other people or kind of learned over the years? And how can you change them? You know, how can you change them to better serve you so that you can have more success? Work to change those. So for example, some money stories might be like, there's never enough. So you could change that to, there's always enough. And this could be an affirmation that you say every morning, you know, there's always enough money. Or you could go from like, I can't read my writing. Oh, money doesn't come to me. You can change money doesn't come to me to money always comes to me. And so I have some money affirmations for you. So if you have a pen and paper, feel free to write these down. So money affirmations. I love money and money loves me. I know these sound ridiculous, but like if you read these every day, it will make a difference, I promise. The next one is I am a money magnet. The next one is money flows easily to me at all times. It feels good to invest in myself. I love how easy it is to make money. I have more than enough money at all times. People love paying me good money. My bank account is always growing. So something that I do that helps me a ton with like my money goals. I have some of these in my affirmations and in my vision. And like my vision every morning, I tell myself I'm earning $50,000 a month. In my affirmations, I do the same. And then I also write out monthly goals at the big month. And I write out how much money I'm going to earn that month. And I write how many clients I'm going to sign that month. And then as I revisit those monthly goals every single morning, like I cross off the things that I do. So, you know, at the beginning of the month, if I write down, I want to sign up 6 clients to my business accelerator program. The next day, if I sign somebody off, I'll cross out the 6, write a 5. And then, keep doing that throughout the month until I've met my goal. So getting really clear on like how many clients you want every single month, it's going to make a huge difference. Also getting really clear on the money that you want too. So write a specific number down. Just believing that it's possible. Saying over and over, like, I made X number of dollars this month. So you could even say it that way as an affirmation is I made $10,000 this month, and just say it over and over and over, or whatever that number is for you, whatever you want it to be. Like even if you want it to be 5,000, or if you want it to be 30,000 or 100,000, I made $100,000 this month. Say it to yourself over and over again. and watch it come true, because it's absolutely possible. Like, that law of attraction is everything. You can call in anything you want in your life, and I am living proof of that. 100%. I am living proof of that, and I have a testimony of it. Like, I've seen it happen in my life, this power of attraction. So even though like this stuff might sound crazy, like a little woo-woo, it's not. Like, it really works, I promise. Okay, cool. So the next rule of wealth consciousness from the book You Are a Badass, it is number 3. So get clear on where you desire to be. So again, this is going to be your vision. This is going to be really getting clear in your vision of like, how much money are you earning? What are you able to provide for your family? You know, in my vision I read every day, I say I give my family a vacation every month. So every month we do something like really fun, whether it's like we go to my mom's house up in Idaho, and that's totally a vacation for us. Or like we go and do a staycation at a hotel. Like, I'm giving my family a vacation every single month because it's like a priority to me, because I love making memories. And so getting really clear on where you desire to be, also with your money, like what amount do you want to make every month? How many clients do you want to sign every month? Get really clear on that and make the decision that it's going to happen, and make it happen. Number 4 is raise your frequency. So money is energy. So truly, like, this is something I learned from one of my coaches, is that money is energy. Like, it's flowing all the time. It's coming in and out. But what you can't do is you can't hoard it and expect to make money. So you can't, like, you know, keep everything on lockdown and like, nope, can't afford that. Nope, can't afford that. Nope. But, and you, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh man, I really wish that I was making a full-time income with my business. So you got to get to a place where you are willing to spend, because you know that it's going to come back. Willing to invest in yourself, in your growth, in your mind, and in mentors to help you get to the level that you want to be at. Number 5 is stay in shape. So, and not physically, but mentally. So stay in shape mentally with your money work. This is something that we have to work on all the time. That, you know, regardless of the level we're at in our business, money mindset is something we have to always work on and continually grow, just like the personal development that we do on a daily basis. Like, you know, just like the shower that we have to take every single day. It's like we have to continue to do things on a daily basis and be consistent with it for it to compound, because it's truly like the little things we do each day that compound into our results, and they either lead us to success or to failure. So getting in, you know, staying in shape, reading the books, The Secret of the Millionaire Mind is incredible. That one's such a great one. Also making it really urgent. Envision yourself with that amount of money too. So, you know, this practice of sitting in silence, closing your eyes on a daily basis and envisioning yourself with the amount of money that you want to earn. And it's not crazy. Like, it actually works. So sitting there, taking, you know, 10 minutes to meditate and envision yourself as that person, as that coach, earning that amount of money that you want to earn, and you can call it in. It's like a magnet. Attraction is like a magnet. Also, you know, making it urgent. So taking action now. You know, we talked about how precious time is, how short life is. Like, let's not sit on our dreams any longer. I did that for a long time. In my health and wellness company, I was so scared to start my own business. And so I would sit on my dream. I sat on my dream for years, like 2 years, thinking about, man, that'd be so cool to start my own business, but I'm so scared. Like, that's so frightening to me. I'm so grateful that I finally started. And I really, truly, 100% wish I would have started so much sooner. You know, it's been a total game changer for a family. It's changed my life. It's brought in so much reward, so much more fulfillment than where I was at with that health and wellness company. So make it urgent, get mentoring, you know, find someone who can help you get to that next level. So this is what I have for you today. I'd love to hear how you're feeling in the comments. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what has been like your biggest takeaway. What have you learned from this? Or what are you going to implement from what you learned today? I'd love to see in the comments. So just, you know, comment anything you like. Let me know how you're feeling, what you've learned, what your biggest takeaway is. I can see your comments, and I'd love for you to share. So yes, that is our training for today. We talked all about belief and then we talked about money. So I hope that this has been super helpful for you, because truly mindset is 80% of the game that we play as entrepreneurs. Absolutely. A daily routine of mindset. Yes, thank you, Debbie. Absolutely. It'll make such a difference. And I love that you are so into personal development books. I know it's probably made a world of difference with your thinking and your mindset over the last few months. Melanie says, work on a vision statement so I can read it daily. Work more on reading self-help books. Yeah, it'll make such a difference. I mean, it seems so small, right? It seems like such a simple thing to do, but it's just as simple to not do it as it is to do it. So when we do take the time to read that vision, read our personal development books, read our vision statement every single day, it just changes everything. Tammy says, thank you. Our thoughts lead to actions. Yes, 100%. Yeah, we all know that, thoughts really lead to our actions and our decisions we make and how we think about things. And then Sherry says, reverse fear. I am enough and I can do this. Absolutely. You are enough, Sherry. All of you guys are enough. I want you to know that for a fact. Like, we are here for a purpose, right? Like, we are here on earth to step into our greatness and to live our purpose. And we got to walk in faith. We got to have that faith and put that fear aside. It is time, and it is time to walk into that faith. You're definitely enough. I really like the idea of defining our job duties for our business. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, Tammy. But yeah, I'm so glad that that's helpful for you. So, you could even sit down and make a list of, okay, what are the things I need to do as an online coach? Because it is so different from nursing. And so when we truly see it like as a job duty, as like just something that we're expected to do, like if we had an employer, like if I had an employer with my online business right now, then I know that there's going to be certain things that they expect me to do, right? There's going to be certain things the employer expects us to do, like the charting and the turning the patients and giving meds on time, like as a nurse. So look at your job duties as an online coach. Okay, it's my job to post on social media consistently. It's my job to go live at least 2 or 3 times a week. It's my duty. It's my job to do Insta stories. It's my job to reach out and make connections and add friends. Like, these are all of our job duties as online coaches. 100%. I love that. Yes, reverse fear. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, ladies. I love this. I love it when you're interactive and you share how you're feeling and your thoughts. I hope that you learned a ton from this today. I love having you all here with me. So at the end of this, I do have 2 announcements to make, and I'm really excited. I'm so excited for this first one because it is launching on Monday, and I'm really excited. So this first one that's launching on Monday, it is called Next Level CEO. So it was originally called Next Level Year, and I believe Melanie and Debbie are already signed up for it. They got the early bird pricing, which is awesome. So you got a huge discount when I announced at the end of December. And so they're already signed up for it. They're ready to go, which is amazing. So Next Level CEO, I am launching this on Monday, and this is going to be so powerful. This is going to be like a month-long program. So my business accelerator program is like 3 months, and this is going to be a little shorter program. It's going to be 1 month long. It's going to be all live trainings like this. So it'll be like 3 weeks of like 3 live trainings per week, and each training will be like a different topic for this Next Level CEO program. And the recordings will be available, so you can go back and watch them if you miss them, if you're at work or whatever. And what I am going to be teaching about in Next Level CEO is organization, goal setting, structure, routines, to-do lists. I'm going to give you specific things to do on a daily and a weekly basis to help your business grow on social media. So exactly what you need for success, how to schedule and plan content for social media, how to have more belief in yourself, how to overcome rejection, what and where to post on social media to grow your audience, also how to figure out your purpose and figure out, what you're truly best about and what you want to coach about. So just getting a ton of clarity on organization, structure, plan, to-do lists, routines, more belief in yourself. Again, that vision piece is so huge. Thank you. Yes, so I'm so excited for this program. This is going to be amazing. And so Next Level CEO is on pre-sale for the next 2 days. So the pre-sale will end on tomorrow night, Friday night. And so I will drop the link in the comments after the live video, or you can message me for the link for Next Level CEO. But I'm really excited about this one. It's going to be really fun to just dive into more detail about like the organization, the structure, just to help you take that next step to get to that next level in your business and really show up as a professional, as a true entrepreneur, like having all this structure and routines and plans, being super prepared, and also with your belief super high. So really working on all of this framework, all of this foundation. It's going to be awesome. When is the first one? So we will start on the first week of February. So that program will start on the first week of February, and I'm launching it on Monday. So it'll be a week of launch, and then we begin on, that first week of February. Trying to make your work schedule. Okay, yeah. And so the videos for like the live videos in that program will probably be in the afternoon. And so if you can't make it, definitely check them out. The recordings will be there for you, so you check them out at a later date. Perfect. So that's the first thing that I have. So message me with any questions you have about Next Level CEO. I'm going to be launching it on Monday, and you're going to save like $400 if you sign up within the next 2 days. It's on pre-sale just for you guys. Just because you guys came to the masterclass, you get the special discount and the special announcement. So that's really exciting. The next thing that I have for you is my Business Accelerator program. So many of you in here are currently or are former clients of mine who have done the Business Accelerator program. And so this one is 3 months long, and it's all inclusive. So we basically just get your business up and running from the ground up. And I teach you everything you need to know for success, how to have that online presence with your marketing, how to find clients, how to sign clients, getting your entire foundation built for your whole business. So that's really my comprehensive, all-inclusive program. And that one's the 3 month long one. And so I do discovery calls for that one. The Next Level CEO is going to be a link that you can just sign up for. My Business Accelerator program is high touch coaching, where we're on Zoom calls together, and there's a structure, there's a program that we follow. And so I do discovery calls for that. So if you're interested in that, message me and we can set up a consult call sometime to just chat about your goals. And I'd love to hear more about you. So thanks again so much, ladies, for being here on our training today. I hope that you got tons of value. I hope that this helped you shift your thinking. I hope this helped you to grow in belief in yourself. I want you to know that every single one of you are more than capable, and this is absolutely possible for you. Success is absolutely possible for you. I want you to know that, believe it in your bones. The more that you believe it, the more worthy you feel, the more success you're going to have. So really work daily and consistently on that belief in yourself, because you are magic. Like, you are a daughter of God, and like, you are meant for huge things. So I'm so excited to watch you all grow. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to message me with any questions, how I can help and support you at all. And I'm going to leave this training up for the next 2 weeks. So if you want to go back and watch the recording, you're welcome to do that over the next couple of weeks before it will come down. You're so welcome, Tammy. I'm so grateful that you were able to make it here with us today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. So yeah, I'm really excited for you to grow in your belief and in your money mindset, knowing that everything is possible for you, that you can have it all. You truly can. And I'm giving you permission to have it all. You get to have it all. I promise. And really excited to watch you grow and succeed. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have an amazing day. And I'm so excited to see you in the Next Level CEO. And so excited to keep working with you in the different containers that we're in with our mastermind, our Business Accelerator program. I love working with you. I love what I get to do every single day. Lights me up, fills me up like no other. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.